Hello guys, finally I have live stream. Yay, amazing. Good work guys, good work. Thank you guys for Hey guys, how you doing? All right. Hi Guprit. Hey man. Okay. So yeah, it's been so long since I've done a live stream, and before I, do some stuff on this project, the Learn Flutter app, right? I forgot to bring a USB to USB wire to my what do you call that, other screen. So that's why I'm currently using the M1 MacBook Air to just run the whole like live stream. And currently it's not very hot. Like it's not bad. Hey Manthan CS. Hey man, how are you guys doing? Yeah. So I just recently got this M1 MacBook on the what date is today? 9. So um, the date that I saw when I purchased this M1 MacBook, right? It was on 18th of January. So I thought I would probably do my live stream on 18th. Then I guess Apple, being Apple, is just that they rather them give you a very late date because they actually sent my package. They actually updated the package date on the 8th of January, which is yesterday. But I got my package, I think, on the 3rd or 4th. So, like, Apple, you under delivered and such. Oh my gosh. You're gonna love it, man. Guprit, you're gonna love your M1 MacBook when it's really it's really fast, So it's something that I'm really excited about yeah doing. So I guess this live stream will be like a little bit of like coding, a little bit of like catching up, So yeah. And a lot about the MacBook M1 as well, because damn, this is fast. So how fast it is, right? So this is currently I'm using VS Code Insider. So if you have if you just receive your M1 MacBook, right, you go to VS Code, go to their website, and then you just see that they have their own normal like Mac, right? So what you should do is you can actually go to this Insiders Edition. So let me zoom in for you. Okay, come on, man, zoom in. Oh, I can't zoom in. I'm so used to uh, accessibility. Is this? Yep. So I want to zoom in. Yep. So use control. Okay. So now I can zoom in. All right. Okay. So go to this Insiders Edition. So what Insiders Edition is basically, you get the latest release each day. So you could think of it as like a Flutter channel beta. So that's the latest branch for Flutter. But for Visual Studio Code, this is their latest branch or whatsoever. And if you look closely, there is this ARM64. So once you get your M1 MacBook, this is what I downloaded. So this is the VS Code Insiders version, right? So you only can get the ARM64 version of the VS Code if you were to click this. Because if you were to go to the normal Visual Studio Code, you download from Mac, it actually downloads the old uh, VS Code, which is not exactly good. I mean, it's not the fastest, I would say. Yo, guys, what's up? Watching from Nepal. Hi, Bimal. Bimal. Hi. Hi. How's Nepal, man? Hi, Demi. I'm using 16 gigs. 16 gigabytes. So the thing is that a lot of people, if you were to go like YouTube, right, what they actually compare is the MacBook Air, which is the cheapest model, and is the 8 GB, let me think, 8 GB model. So a lot of them use 8 GB. So I actually went to do a lot of research on like 8 gigabytes versus 16 gigabytes. So in my opinion, right, because my current like main machine is actually a Mac Pro 2010, and it's actually like very in a sense it's bang for the buck because I have a lot of RAM, I have a lot of computing power, and it cost me not a lot of money also. But then I think last month I already told you guys that the Mac Pro actually didn't, it had some problems. It switches off once in a while, and then I mean it's a 10-year machine, so it's gonna like die sooner or later lah. So I was thinking I need to have a good main machine. So actually I have a MacBook Pro, but it was the 2018 one, which is pretty bad. So I'm gonna show you guys like what is my spec. So MacBook Pro, which is the 2018, which is not exactly good. So the prices are in Singapore, so maybe your country is cheaper, maybe your country is more expensive, but so this is the MacBook Pro 2013 from 1895, right? So if I were to click buy, I will show you what my previous MacBook is. So my previous MacBook is not the M1 chip, but is like, oh, I think they removed it already. Yeah, they removed it. So it's actually like not 16 gigs, but if I were to go Apple refurbished or something like that, let's see if they have it or not. They probably don't have it. Yeah, I think it's this MacBook Pro quad core i5. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, so it's like 8 gigabytes, not a lot of room, 128. Yeah, so it's pretty plain. It doesn't have the touch bar and such. And yeah, it's meh, honestly. It's the 2018 version or 2019. Okay, yeah. So it's the 2018 version. It cost me around 1,008. And then if I were to go to like the MacBook Air, so I go to MacBook Air here. And then what my specs are, I will show you guys is I cannot show you under my what do you call this, about this, because you guys can see my serial number, which is not what I want to show you guys, but yeah. So M1 chip with this is MacBook Air. Okay, so I select this. So oh, why is it more expensive? 16 gigs. It's supposed to be 512 gigabytes. Maybe they increase the price. Yeah, maybe. So okay, so 16 gigabytes of unified RAM. Yeah, so this is my actual like what do you call this, specs. So oh, this is a MacBook Air with 8 core GPU. Right. Okay. So yeah. How to change status bar color according to screen color? Oh, that's I don't know. Can you run Android emulator on M1? Let me answer RMNG. How to change status bar color according to this color? Let me see. This is Flutter. I'm trying to change the status bar color to why I found this pub. I tried to use the example code. So actually there is this thing called fluttered status bar color. I think this pub spec. Oh, okay. You can either use this package or you can use this what you call this, system.chrome, set system UI overall style, and then you can change the status bar color. Yeah, app bar, you should use app bar. Yeah, I think technically you can use the app bar and change the color itself, but if you want to set the system Chrome, which is Android, then you can see the system navigation bar color and the status bar color as well. Yeah, so I'll just post this link, but not possible on every screen. I'm not too sure, man. RMN. Yeah, so I'm not sure about this, so I guess the best way is to set your whole theme color and then just go for it. Can you run Android emulator on M1? run Android emulator M1, if I'm not wrong. So Android emulator Apple Silicon preview. We made a rough initial preview of the emulator running Apple Silicon. It contains ASOP. No idea what's that. This is a preview of some basic Android emulation. There's still many issues, but app work at a basic level. Right. So yeah, I think you can. If you install Android Studio and it's available, that should be visible. So I haven't really installed Android Studio. I should actually, because I'm going to release the Learn Flutter app as well. Yeah. So that's one thing that I haven't installed, but I've already installed Xcode and I want to like run the Flutter app as well. So far, do you have problem with overheating or anything running a Flutter or emulator with Mac M1? Okay, so I've already run Chrome and it's actually didn't heat up. And let me see the heat profile right now. It's actually pretty warm, you know. Like I'm not in an air conditioned room in some way, but like I'm now live streaming on my M1 MacBook, and because M1 MacBook doesn't have what do you call that? The M1 MacBook doesn't have a fan, so it's like what do you call that? It's not active cooling. It's what's inactive? Passive cooling. So a lot of people think it's a good idea because that you don't run to a lot of issues, because if you have any moving parts, then there's a chance that you might get spoiled. Right. So but from what I've experienced, there's no overheating or any problems yet. I haven't run emulator. That's the thing. Can you please share your MacBook details? So yeah, I can. My M1 details link. So I guess this is the link that you guys want, right? So let me put this here. Yeah. Do you always use VS Code for making? Yes, I do use Flutter app. Flutter app. I do use Flutter to make. I use VS Code, sorry, to make Flutter apps. So let's see how fast iSimulator opens. And it's like, this is how fast for okay, I wouldn't say the amount of RAM does simulator okay whatever. I wouldn't say the amount of RAM does actually help in a sense, because with more RAM you actually take a lot more power. So if I go to, I think it's activity monitor, there you see like memory, right? You could see that I'm taking like 10 gigabytes of like memory use. So I mean, I'm doing live streaming, so you could see that I'm actually taking a lot of memory use. So if you guys don't know what is like swapped use, if I were to hover, this is the amount of like uh data used inside the memory. So that's why you use swap. So basically swap is just like memory, and then your RAM memory, and then your SSD memory is being used for your RAM memory. So a lot of people say that your SSD won't get really affected by this because it's only a small amount of memory. But for me, I mean, I would rather use the RAM for its own case. But if you were to use 8 gigabytes of RAM, you probably use some swap used memory lah. So in the long term, from what I've heard so far, is that it doesn't really affect the longevity of your SSD. But for me, I will just use the RAM as much as I can until it uses up the 16 gigabytes, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, Gopi Chan, make video series on social media clones with Firebase backend. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. So let's see the CPU then. So the CPU currently I'm live streaming, right? It's idling at 80%, which is amazing. Like if I were to do this on my MacBook Pro, it's gonna be like idling in 10%. It uses a lot of CPU. So like, the M1 Silicon is pretty great. Your LinkedIn, you can go to my LinkedIn in the link in the description. I think I put my LinkedIn in the description. Let me check. You guys can see the this thing. So let's see. Yeah, my LinkedIn inside my settings, right? Okay, so for those who just came in, welcome. And then now I'm going to live stream how fast loading a Flutter app in M1 in 16 gigs of RAM, I would say. So this is VS Code Insider I'm using, and yeah, let's see how. This is my first time actually running a simulator really like online on the live stream. I've actually never run the simulator with a Flutter app before, so this is the first one. Let's see how it works. Okay, hopefully everything works. I mean, yeah, I will assume that something will break because yeah, programming is like that. But now it's like downloading the iOS and whatever. Let me zoom in for you guys as well, so I guess at least you guys can see. Yeah, so this is like the simulator, and damn, like a lot of things, a lot of applications run really fast. So like when I try to run VS Code, it opens up like maximum 2 seconds. If you were using Intel, you probably will wait for a while, and then like your laptop will heat up. If we compare M1, then which CPU will it be, an Intel i5 or i7? So this M1 is not an Intel chip. So this M1 chip, right, is actually built by Apple. So it's just a M1 chip. So there's no Intel i5 or i7. It's just M1. So think of like M1 like your i5. So the next version will probably be called M2. You know, so there are things that they are going to like do. Alright, so CocoaPods are not installed. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Flutter Doctor. You know, create one tutorial on custom painter and how to scroll bar chart in Flutter. We'll see, man. RMN, we'll see how it goes. So to install, okay, I want to install CocoaPods. Let's install CocoaPods, guys. So let's open. So sudo gem install CocoaPods. Build Ruby, macOS, right. So let me just do this. So I really have no problems with terminal as well. So let's see. And yeah, I mean, everything feels very fast and like not very expensive. Oh, maybe I can show you. Let me see. Maybe I can show you and the like the receipt, maybe. I don't know. Let me go to my mail, and then maybe I can share you guys like the different things. Well, Apple contains Apple. Sign in Apple Online Store. Right. The thing is, I don't have a second screen to do my other stuff, which is me. But we'll see. Let's see if it works now. You have a lot of requests, huh? RMNG, if that's your real name. Hey Aditya, what's up, man? Thank you guys for joining to me this live stream. And yeah, let me just say hey to you, Aditya. Hey, would you recommend M1 MacBook Air for programming unit assignments work? Yes. If yes, yes, I'll just say yes a lot of time because I feel that the M1 MacBook Air is it's worth the money, I would say. Yeah. So go for it, man. Okay, there is some stuff that CocoaPods. Oh, right. So set up CocoaPods for ARM macOS. Let's do that. Arch, sudo jump install FF5. Sure. No idea, man. Okay, so I'm just like trying to build it in iOS, so we'll see how fast it goes. But I guess I still need to install like what do you call that? Oh wow, FFI. Yeah, so FFI is the bridge to talk to what is. Let me not assume. So FFI programming, right? Foreign function interface. So program written once programming and can make use written another. All right. So I guess like you want to use sudo gem install and such. Hello, I gotta say your tutorial videos are really helpful. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for these kind words. Hi, hello guys. Good evening. Hi, Gregorius. If you say hi, I'm gonna write in the chat. Cause hi, hey, good evening. Where are you from? Gregorius Agung Narendra Aditantio. Eh, where are you from? It's good afternoon in my area. I'm from Singapore. If you guys don't know, getting mine tomorrow, but was a bit worried. Some people said wait for M1X or M2 for better performance. Honestly, like right now for the price, M1 is freaking good. Definitely M1X and M2 will be better. But the thing is, honestly, just like if you have the means, okay. So like, okay, it really depends because for me, if your current machine is slow and if you really need a powerful machine for your work, then I would recommend you to get the M1 right now. But if you are a bit more patient, then you can wait for a few months to get the new M1 or M2 chip or whatever, right? Because definitely they will optimize, and M1 is basically the first version. But personally, I had to buy it because I want to do a live stream like this, and like the heat profile is not like very hot, so I'm really like happy. All right, OM Junior, hey buddy, give me some idea about obfuscating dark code. Okay, so obfuscating dark code. Come on, guys, you guys got Google, right? So you can actually so if you guys don't know what's obfuscation, basically modifying the app binary to make harder for humans to understand or harder to like hack. So that's why I feel that um yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, so you can go to the link, you can literally go, but some idea, what do you mean by idea? I'm from India. Oh, all right, Jogani. Well, hi, hopefully everything is safe in India. um sure, RMNG, if that's your name. I'm from Indonesia. Oh, hi. Is it evening? It's only afternoon, man. Indonesia's not evening. There will always be a better defined. Yes, exactly. Gurpreet, you are right. Very wise of you. Are you guys using Flutter for production purpose or just for personal projects? Well, I'm gonna definitely go do this production. Let me see what's wrong now. Okay, cool. Hi, Gotha Kumar. Welcome back, man. Oh, it's been so long. Hi, man. I think Aditya, I think people both are using it in production and for personal use as well. So that's why. Okay, so I have a problem running this in iOS. So Xcode class AM support URL connection delegate. Using new build capabilities. Select a development team in the runner. Oh, okay. Damn, I really don't like Xcode. uh, then I have a lot of like. Okay, never mind. It's okay. So let's go to iOS. Then we can open in Finder. Reveal in Finder. Right. So iOS, you will have iOS build. Then you go to Xcode workspace. All right. So yeah. Okay. So now, okay. Let's see what the runner is looking. So signing capabilities, add accounts. I'm gonna add my I'm not share you my email, so I'm just going to make this. Oh, actually can just close this display capture thing. Yeah, I can do that. Why didn't I not do that? Right. Okay, cool. Do you guys like my gradient background? Yes. So this is Xcode. Xcode is very big and it's not really, you know, the most rated or popular. It is popular because it's the only way to build iOS apps. In a sense, I could say, in a sense. Yeah, so how you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? You know, how's your countries doing with COVID, man? Are you guys still in lockdown or something? I can't believe it, yeah, because it's not change a bundle into a unique string to try again. So let me put this as Zukonf. Let me try again. Cool. Okay. My old Crimson Tales. My old laptop broke like 4 months ago. I'm just using my brother's laptop, but I really need a laptop as I've uni starting March. Also, don't think Apple will release M1X or M2 for the Air. Yeah, so if you have the money, right, Crimson Tales, I will highly recommend you to get M1 chip. You don't have to buy the most expensive one, so you can just buy the one that's like 8 gigabytes and like. Okay, I will recommend you to upgrade it to what's my memory right now. So let me see about this Mac. Okay, let me do a screenshot. Then let me close this. Let me add a shape. Okay, you guys can't see anything, right? Okay, I'm gonna show you. Let me. Okay, so this is currently what is my what do you call this? My current thing. So it's M1 2020 and my memory is 16 gigabytes, right? So yeah. Then storage. Let me see if I can find the storage management. So my storage is currently 494 or 512 gigabytes. So I think from the get go you will have 256 gigabytes of like memory. So let me see. MacBook Air. Uh, Let me see. No. You see how snappy this is? Like it's super fast. And at the same time, if you are buying a Apple product, make sure you go to the education. So okay, this makes sense. I think I bought this M1 chip with 7 core GPU rather than the 8 core GPU. Yeah, I bought the 7 core GPU. So yeah, and I would say the price is like okay, I think I bought this. I think they now have released the 8 core GPU one. So I think this is my cannot be also. Yeah, okay, whatever. So it's 256 gigabytes, but I'll recommend you to upgrade to 512. Like it's worth the upgrade because like I say, like what do you call this? The whole MacBook uses like a lot of memory for some reason, for whatever nonsense reason, you know. So system uses 22.69 gigabytes, and then like 512 megabytes. I mean 512 gigabytes. They already take 20 gigabytes off, so that's why they only show 494, which is a little bit annoying, but that's fine, you know. So that's why I feel that you should upgrade. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me see if I can run this. Let's see how fast now. Please work. Please work. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. So many messages. All right. So also, I would still think it will be more expensive. Yeah. The new, definitely new products will be expensive. Just checking LinkedIn. My name is Roman Goyal. All right, Roman. I will check whether I'll see how it goes. Okay. What is the problem now? What is the problem? Error output, theme data, face hidden, no name parameter with name shadow, theme only. I don't have any errors though. ARM, AMS. Let me go Flutter clean. Right. Alright, so hi, I'm from India. Does the Android emulator? Oh yeah, so Pankaj, hi. Pankaj Nikam. I don't know whether the Android emulator works well with M1. Oop, there is a error here. Oh my god, did they activate null? Oh, that's why. Oh no. Oh no. shoots. Now I have errors because of null expression. Why? Wait. Did I think I created like a file. No, I didn't actually. 2.7. Let me go to 2.6. See how it goes. Okay, I got no problems now. Yes, no problems. Okay, let's see. Oop, no. Go to main.dart. Okay, let's see if it's running again. If it's not running, don't know what to say. And like I said earlier, I predicted that it will have error. So yeah. All right. So Flutter Shaharia Kadhori. Flutter is for noobs, real programmer code in machine language. Good for you, man. Good for you. Sat TVHD. Who to build iOS app without having an Apple developer? Who to build iOS? Who built iOS? Oh, I do have a developer account. It's currently your current Apple account. Will Flutter work on i3 7 Gen 8 GB RAM? Yes, of course it can. Aditya, yeah, it will. Amen. Thanks for the answer. Welcome by. Do you think 8 GB will be fine? Yes, I think 8 gigabytes is fine for you. A lot of people that I've watched on YouTube say that 8 gigabytes is okay. And yeah, I don't think you need 16 gigabytes. Yeah. Yeah. But and again, Android is another case. So similarly, I need Flutter stickers. Chill, guys, chill. Okay, I got problem. Why is there a problem? I removed the. Is there any problem? Hello, any problem or not? Let me see. Is there a problem with like my null stuff? You know. Shadow theme only. What is this? There's no shadow theme only. No named parameter with the name shadow theme only. Okay, let me try Flutter run. No, Flutter devices. Is there such a word? Okay, so I got this iPhone 12. Let's see. I'm gonna run this. Flutter run -d and this ID. Okay, let's see if I can run iPhone 12 Max. I mean, you can see how fast it's running. Yeah. Thanks, Crimson Tails. Thanks, man. Last question. What dongle do you use? Dongle wise, like almost any dongle is okay. I haven't really tried the dongle situation. Like currently, yeah, I haven't tried any dongle, so that's something that I'm gonna explore in the next few weeks. Hey, thanks, Crimson Tails. Subscribe. Thanks for helping. No problem, man. Now it's really just refresh VS Code. I mean, I don't think maybe that's might be the okay VS girl. Why? Give me VS Code. Okay, now VS Code is not. So this is the Visual Studio Code Insiders. Okay, Visual Studio, yeah, Insiders Edition. So it's very fast. It just loads like that. It's super crazy. Okay, let's see iOS. Let's remove this and let's run again. All right. That past Flutter was for Node was a joke. No harm, man. I love Flutter. Yeah, man. I don't. Yeah. Jokes accepted. Yeah, so that's why. Okay, pub cache thing, Cupertino bottom shade. Oh, holy shit. Okay, okay, so it's actually the problem with modal shit. Okay, it's not my problem. Okay, so let me go to pub dev modal sheets. Modal bottom sheet. If I'm not wrong, I'm using modal bottom sheet, right? Let's see. What's this? Get packages. Upgrade. List outdated packages. Then let me upgrade. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sure, no problem, no problem. No problem. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. No, no problem. No, problem. Anyway, yeah. All right. So, close VS Code report. Yeah. So it's actually. Let me see the model bottom sheet. Yeah. So now I have to upgrade it to pre-release 2.01. Ah, okay. Maybe I'll just do this then. See. See if it works. See if it works like this. I don't know. Have you ever heard about Flutter Button 2.0? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I do. Um, Flutter Button 2.0 is something that I want to try. But currently I've used the old buttons now. I'm actually going to do a presentation on the Flutter button, so that's why. Okay, let's see if it works. Because currently the buttons that I use, right, is the old, you see this flat button. That's why. And I already like created functions to handle the button color. Ugh. So that's why. See how it goes. Yeah, so I guess it's yeah, the M1 chip. I guess this is not, these errors are not because M1 of M1 chip. This is because um yeah, I have what do you call this? Um hopefully works. I have I mean there is like pub spec issues, Xcode build down. Yes! It's building. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, let's see how fast it runs. So this is not a full-fledged app, but this is an app that I've built. Okay, it's not. Is it? Is it running? Running? Hello? Oh my god, it's stuck. Hello, it's not running. What happened? Okay. Hmm. It says it's running Xcode. Okay. It might take a while, I guess. Okay, I thought it would be faster. Hmm. I guess I mean yeah. Running Xcode is okay. It is very slow. I'm gonna remove this, and then I'm just gonna run from the terminal. Yes. Okay. So let me run from the terminal again and see how it goes. Cause the terminal gives like the timing as well, and yeah. I mean, when you run, okay, so usually when you run Flutter code in iOS simulator, right? Usually it takes quite long because it's running everything. And then once you have already built inside the emulator or simulator itself, right? It will actually just like become faster and such. All right, yes. So I've already built it for iOS, and you can see, right? So I click to one. If I can scroll down, hello. Oh god, what is wrong now? Running with unsound null safety. Let me hot restart. So I don't know if it's a M1 problem or it's a simulator problem. Yeah, so I guess it's something. Oh no, what is happening? Okay, it's restarting very long. Okay, I'm gonna quit this again. So to quit, press Q. Nope, it's not running. If not, Control C. Right, and then I will just go back home and then try again. Yeah, it takes quite a while to do this thing. All right, so how you guys doing, man? Thank you for 17 or 11 viewers now. It's been so long. How to use bottom navigator bar? Just use it, man. How to use bottom? Just use it, man. Just use it and see how it goes. Oh my god, why is it not working as expected? I mean, I should actually made it use it as expected in a sense, some way or another. Bottom navigation bar item must be different from each other. Definitely. I think you probably need to use keys or something. Okay, there's some problem with Flutter. I have no idea. Maybe it's my problem or something. Yeah. Damn, it's not really working as how I intend to. Yeah. Set live. You guys can't see this properly. Never mind. I will just not use simulator because iOS. Can M1 use to do for Vue.js or Node.js? Definitely. Definitely you can use it for Node.js. Because M1 it's I mean for Vue.js or Node.js they are just JavaScript frameworks that uses the Chrome browser. And now you have Chrome browser for ARM, so I think you can do it. No, it's okay. Thank you so much. No problem. Okay, I'm gonna use it on Chrome and see how it works. Okay, please work. Maybe it's just my Learn Flutter app stuff. Okay, now it works as expected. Yes, holy moly. Okay, so this is what I wanted. So if I were to click alignment, submit, you got it right. Let's do the next one. Yes, continue. Then it will go to the next one, right? So, I mean, it restarts. It doesn't really save. Oh no, I really want to run on an emulator because I'm gonna release this on Android, not really iOS though. Yeah, the iOS. Well, I don't know why is it not running properly. Okay, maybe I'll open. Let me see if I got the Finder thing open. Right. So let me see. Run an Xcode, desktop, Learn Flutter app, library. No, not library. iOS and then Xcode workspace. Yeah, okay. And then I'll just run it from here because oops, sorry, no, not iPod Touch. Why is it running from iPod Touch? Okay, so let me run it from iPhone 12 Pro Max. So I want to run from Xcode because I want to really see. Okay, there's a build failed. Uncategorized. What's this? Face script execution. Blah blah blah. Try again. I have no idea what this means. Oh my god. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna work on Chrome web JavaScript then. So I feel that a lot of things are still in the works for M1 and still I have to get used to it. All right, so Namsrai Katan Batar, do you have a CS degree, etc? Where are you from? So actually, I don't have a computer science degree, and I'm from Singapore. Yeah, so how I learned Flutter was basically I actually wanted to learn mobile development, and then after that, I went to a programming boot camp, and I wanted to join the mobile development course, but they didn't have enough students. So then I was, pushed to web development. So after I graduated, I was interning in an educational tech company that teaches coding. And then after that, I was still interested in mobile development in a way. Back then, like machine learning was like also, I think machine learning now is still popular. So I was also exploring machine learning. Then my friend introduced me to Flutter, and that was the start of my coding, like legit coding career. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna download Android Studio. Yup. You gotta see me do boring stuff. So I'm gonna download Android Studio and see how it goes. Is it like, let's see download options. So you got Mac, you got DMG. It's 877 megabytes, which is very very big. But that's the whole point. Yeah. Android Studio ARM. So sorry. Let me just put M1 chip support. Yeah. So I guess like I wanna run on Android Studio on M1 chip. So let's see ARM based. Thanks for the hardware that plan. I think we don't have plan supporting 32-bit ARM feature well unless there is a path to supporting it. I think I saw like Android emulator simulator Android emulator Apple Silicon. So they released it on December 4th. So Android emulator M1 preview. So basically I still need to download Android Studio. Yep. That's a no choice. So you have to still download it, right? You know. But you can run Android emulator on Apple Silicon, but these are the known issues. Web view doesn't work, no sound, no device skins, video codecs not working, 32-bit ARM apps won't work, graphic glitches in Vulkan apps pop up on startup and such. The thing is that you actually can run anything from the previous Mac Intel apps into the current M1 chip because it's using Rosetta. So you see Rosetta. So Rosetta is a binary translator developed by Apple. So it just converts the Mac OS apps into, oh wow, they name it after this hieroglyphic thingy. Cool. But yeah, it basically just translate your Apple into I know there is a Rosetta M1 chip, or is it Rosetta 2 or something like that. So there is like a image where it actually shows you how the ARM works different. The thing is like ARM, right? It's not new. It's like Windows actually also have ARM in it, but the M1 chip or Apple just did it better and did it very well to the point that a lot of people love it. And due to this ecosystem, running on M1 chip using Rosetta 2 is actually pretty cool. So let me just put in like diagram. Let's see if there is any like, yeah. Okay, never mind. I will see. So at the same time, I'm also going to like test out how fast to run on an M1 chip and versus an Intel, because pretty soon I'm going to sell off my Intel MacBook Pro. If I don't see any problems developing Flutter apps on iOS and Android. Currently, iOS there's some problem with with an app that I don't think is very complicated and such. So there's still a long way to go, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now I think Android Studio, I think it will still run on Rosetta. No, I think they are. Let's see what. Let's see Android Studio. It will like load. So it's 1.74 gigabytes after download. Yeah, I mean, so I'm not sure whether they are going to make Android Studio into ARM or not. Oh yeah, they are working on it. So if you guys can see, they're actually working on supporting x86 and ARM64 on Apple Silicon, but they haven't really released when's the date. So they already done emulator already, but not the Android ARM. A lot of people are asking when can we expect this. So let's see. So this is just like, what's this? I have no idea what is this actually. KeyMU. I guess this is like progress on the different emulator. Yeah, so I guess there's a lot of work. Android Studio is pretty big, so we have to see how it goes. Lim Jo ask, then does M1 support PHP or MySQL? I want to buy M1 to use for software developer or web dev. So will you suggest me to buy it? I'm not really sure for backend stuff. PHP is a language. MySQL is also a language. I think it's still okay. M1 supports HPHP. Me, you can literally download. For me, I don't have an experience in M1 support PHP. Does what, I guess. So this person said I did some benchmark tests on PHP and it runs circles around the Mini 2015. Tested Laravel and WordPress, seemed very snappy. I used this benchmark script. So yes, it supports PHP. I think it also supports M1 chip SQL. I think M1 does do support most of it. Are you asking if Mac can run? If yes, then the answer is absolutely can. Probably run that off a Raspberry Pi. Yep. Last gen and takes stable little performance. Yep. So I mean, if you wanna be very safe, you can not you don't have to go for M1 if you want to be safe with development. Yeah, so that's my suggestion. If you're a risk taker, go for the M1. If you're not, then you can buy secondhand stuff online for your web development purposes. Then once M1 is like stable, then you can, or the M chip is stable, then you can buy the M1 chip. Ahmed Kabar, I have a question. I don't have Mac, but I want to make an app for Android and iPhone with the same code source. I don't have Mac, but I want to make Android. Oh, so that's the thing about if you want to build a Flutter app for both iOS and Android, is that for iOS and for iOS you need a Mac. For Android, you can either use a Mac or a Windows or a Linux one. So that's the thing about Mac. It's just that you need Mac to run iOS simulator. I don't know if you can connect your phone. No, you cannot. You still need, even though if you have an iPhone, you cannot run on an iPhone to a Windows. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. All right, Crimson, the back quick question. Do you have a monitor connected to your M1 Mac? If so, is it turned to USB-C or HDMI? Okay, so actually, I've already tested out with an external monitor with a USB-C and it actually works. So USB-C to a USB-C. I have not tried to a HDMI to a USB-C yet, but it's usually through a USB. So USB-C. And I was amazed on how like Apple used USB-C and not other ports, which is sad at the same time because I think a lot of us are using those normal USB to connect to our application to connect to our devices, right? So that's the thing about USB-C is that a lot of things are still not the USB-C friendly. So it takes a while for like a lot of the new tech or new devices to be just USB-C, right? So I guess like in my own free time, I'm going to like do the Android Studio and see if it works on Android Studio. Let me run Android Studio actually. So let me not run this, and then let's go to the terminal and see what it says. Right, so I've already downloaded um, Android Studio and ARM. Alright, so I have to basically launch Android Studio. And Android Studio, I think, changed their icons as well. Yep. Right, so yeah, like it installs well. This is not the ARM version, so I'm just gonna install the standard version with the light mode. So there's a lot of things like I have to download. Google API Intel 1.15 gigabytes. Yikes. So I have to download 1.6 gigabytes worth of things inside Android Studio, which is pretty normal for this time. That's why I guess I like VS Code. There's not a lot of things that you need to download. Yeah, it's light enough. It's not very light. VS Code is not light, but it's light enough for me to not care about other stuff, because Android Studio has a lot of things that's really for Android development, which is fine. That's their way. And yeah, I mean, VS Code is simple enough. And I guess for this Learn Flutter Code, I guess the next time I'm going to live stream. Hopefully I can run Android Simulator, and then we can see how we are able to push the app into the App Store, because I think I really want you guys to at least try it and see how it is. And I'll probably have to do some changes as well, because yeah, I mean, currently if I run this in Chrome, let me see. So I guess this Learn Flutter app I'm gonna release on Android, because like I'm not gonna pay $90 per year for Apple unless there's like people who's gonna like download it or not. So are you using Ahmed Kabar say, are you using simulator or iPhone mobile? If I don't buy Mac, I need buy also iPhone, or I can download iPhone simulator. So if you are using Windows, you cannot download iPhone simulator. I think you cannot run iPhone. You cannot run apps. Wait, let me see. You guys use Google more, right? Can wait, run iOS apps. Run iOS apps in iPhone, Flutter. This is Windows. Developing for iOS devices. So the answer, you can do main development in Linux or Windows with Android Studio, Visual Studio Code. Then you use Git to move your code to macOS to test it with Xcode on an iOS simulator and deploy it. So you could do all it on macOS, but you can't do all development on Linux or Windows. I'm not too pleased Apple for do most in Linux and then testing deployment on my painfully slow Mac Mini. So I think there is ways for you to like what's this? Yeah. If you're still if you build, you'll need. Yeah. If you decide to rent a Mac, that's just Ming Cloud. Ooh, what's this? Mac in Cloud. So you can do visualization of Macs in the cloud without like. So you can do these kind of things where you open up a what do you call this, visualization of like your Mac inside a Windows environment. So then you will like run, your setup and such. So you probably can do that using the cloud or this service called Mac in Cloud. Yep. So and you can use for Xcode as well. So there's a lot of things that they set up for you. So they also have different stuff as well. Okay, wow, right. So but you have to pay. I mean, if you, let's see what's their pricing. So I guess it is pay per hour or something like that, or like a certain amount for, yeah. So $1 per hour or $20 per month. First time can use. So this $20 per month is like forever. That's pretty good. So you technically don't have to buy M1 or new for, if you really are in a budget and you really want to save cost, then I think this is good for you. So you just pay $20 per month. Choose from weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly payment cycle. Yep. Yeah. So this is something that you can try. Yeah. So this is a lot of options out there for you to do. So Ahmed, you can use visualization cloud services for Mac. Yeah, and then you can run up your own Mac machine in the cloud, so you don't have to worry about spending a lot of money. Hi Ali Reza Sultani Nishan. So that's right. Well, Flutter is enough to work mobile. What you think about? Well, Flutter is enough to work mobile developer. What do you think about it? Um, if you are if you are saying that is Flutter a skill enough for you to get a mobile developer job, I mean, it depends on the area you are at. If there is Flutter jobs, yep, learning Flutter skills will help. But if the area does not have Flutter jobs, then I recommend you to uh, either work remotely, or you can do freelance. Or if you really want a job locally with stable security, then you should learn other things. I think Flutter is a really good framework, but it is still taking a while for companies to slowly adopt, because usually new companies are using new tech most of the time. So yeah. Hi. So what is your Mac device, Air or Pro? So mine is Air. If you want to get iOS built from Flutter, use Mac. Yeah, you can use Xcode platform also. But if you want to see the Xcode and you want to do the whole like development stuff in Xcode, then yeah, use the Mac in Cloud or buy a cheap Mac OS and run it. Yeah. Hi, Shri Jain. Yeah, no problem, Ahmed. Okay, I think that's about it for this live stream. I'm going to live stream only for 1 hour. So, yeah. So, hopefully, next month, I'm going to do push it live, and then we'll see how it goes. So, thank you guys for joining. Hi, Sri Jayan. But sadly, you join in at the not the opportune time. All right, so have a good weekend. Yeah, do subscribe if you like this kind of live stream like this as well. So at least I can, know that this live stream is helpful. And if you want to support me, you can give me super chats. I don't know. Yeah. So I think that's about it. You guys like my new like setup? I mean, I really want to make it full screen because I didn't bring a correct USB-C cable. That's why it looks like this, but I guess this is better than nothing. All right, so that's about it. Goodbye, guys. I will type in goodbye. Goodbye. Have a nice weekend and happy coding.